80 of those homes shut off due to wildfire risk. ABC 10 News meteorologist Angelica Campos continuing to track this weather for us. Angelica.
Hi, Kim, and it's understandable why they do it. If the winds are strong enough to topple down power lines, they could easily start a fire, and it has happened in the past, so it is very smart. But now the winds are subsiding, so everyone should start recovering power pretty soon, hopefully. The temperatures are still warm, so for those of you who need that AC or maybe a fan, you definitely need electricity. Temperatures around 81 degrees right now in San Diego. There's a bit of that haze in the sky with temperatures dropping to 73 by 7 p.m. at the coast and 78 inland under clear skies. Relative humidity is one of the big factors when we talk about Santa Ana conditions. And basically we went from nice and moist yesterday with the marine layer to very dry conditions, and the change happened overnight with those Santa Ana winds. As they downslope, the atmosphere dries and the relative humidity drops, making anything in the path of a fire easier to catch flames. So as we look at the temperatures, it is pretty warm out there. 87 degrees in El Cajon, 82 in Alpine. Of course, if we compare to the weekend, it is a lot better. But in a fire weather, this is just not ideal. We would love to see those temperatures even down in the 70s, low 70s, or perhaps upper 60s. That would be perfect. As we look at the winds now, the winds are starting to subside, but it's still gusty in areas like Alpine. And again, it's all about perspective. So if it was a typical day, 18 miles an hour, just a little breezy, but in a fire situation, those winds can still be quite problematic. They have to drop under 10 miles an hour to really help out. And that is where we're going to be tonight. So the winds are almost going to be absent. There's almost going to be no wind out there tonight, but that also means that any smoke will remain stagnant. As we look at the temperatures overnight, dropping down into the upper 60s at the coast, and then looking at those temperatures in our inland communities, it'll be a little bit cooler. So for the valley fire tonight, dropping down potentially all the way down to around 64, 63 degrees. So that will be great. At the coast for the next 7 days, we'll be dealing with 80-degree weather. Not very typical to see those temperatures lingering in the mid-80s for so long, but it can happen. Inland communities, temperatures will be in the 90s for tomorrow and Friday. Over the weekend, upper 80s with the winds returning out of the west, but potentially becoming gusty. So even as the conditions improve with relative humidity in the mountains and with temperatures warming up, we still have a few concerns heading into the weekend with this fire. Next week, it'll be mild with temperatures around 87 on Monday. Also warming up in our deserts, temperatures will be back to near normal on Saturday and Sunday, averaging between 108 to 109. Yesterday and today, just a little bit cooler, but back to 100 degrees starting tomorrow.